What lessons can we learn from the Will and Jada saga? Welcome back to the Manosphere Paradigm, the channel where we learn to level up in health, wealth, relationships, and hobbies. It's been a while, but I'm back, and I want us to get today into this video where you can hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. Well, I'll be talking about the lessons that we can learn from this entire Will and Jada saga. I can just imagine you're probably sick and tired of hearing of it, but at the end of the day, there is some gems and some valuable lessons that we as men can definitely learn from this entire experience when it comes to the infamous slap and everything that resulted when it comes to all the things that's transpired since. So I wanted to get into that, and I wanted to have a discussion when it comes to this entire Will and Jada saga, as I said again. And one of the first lessons that we can learn definitely is to not be a simp. Will has had his wife lead him. He has surrendered his frame, and he has given up to basically her leading the relationship. And a lot of what has transpired over the years, when it comes to the red table talk and all of those wonderful happenings, a lot of things, he has opened himself up to be embarrassed, to be exposed, and basically ultimately at the end of the day snap, wanting to reclaim his manhood and doing it in the most beta way possible. So I wanted to get into the whole Will simp. I would say Will Jada Smith or Will simp. It's up to you. But in my opinion, when it comes to him simping for his woman, it's something you should never do, because you are definitely going to jeopardize what you have created, what you have built over the years, and he is himself learning that lesson the hard way. Next Bad Boys that's out, I don't know which one it is, but the next Bad Boys that was supposed to also start filming has also been put on ice for because of this whole scenario, because he has basically tarnished his image, something that is built up for years, and in one instance he has definitely tarnished it to a point where he's no longer being considered and looked the same in the industry. And a lot of people is deserting him for him basically doing what he did. Me personally, I don't condone it. And as a man, you should always be stoic. You should always maintain your frame, and you should not surrender to your wife. And if you do, when it comes to your wife, your girlfriend, whoever, you are opening yourself up for a world of hurt, and you deserve everything that you get. You have to basically make sure that she is, she is adapting and following your frame, and you're setting the frame from the outset, and you have to maintain it, and you have to work at making sure that you constantly push to have that abundance mindset, and you can check out on previous videos where I talk about that and how to maintain an abundance mindset. He is a rich guy. He's a guy that has everything, seemingly has everything, but for some reason he has allowed his self-confidence to be dented by a woman where he has placed her on a pedestal. One of the biggest lessons that you can take from this entire Will and Jada saga is the fact that you cannot try to fit a square peg into a round hole. What do I mean saying that? Is that leading up to this entire red table talk, and over the years things has been happening, I think the red table talk should have been the straw that broke the camel's back, something like that. The thing is that when that discussion came out, and she was as frank as what she was when it came to the entanglement, it should have been where he should have called it quits, because there's nothing to have saved after that. The fact that she has admitted that she has had an affair with another young man, and not just with another guy, but one of a children's friends. But nonetheless, my thing is that when that whole story came out, Will had to put his foot down and basically had to make the decision to walk away, because he decided to cheat on him. She wanted to be with someone else physically, and she was physically with someone else. She explained it to him to his face, and then he had the audacity to end off that entire red table talk with a bad marriage for life dab, which was the most cringe moment of all. That is where I talk about this trying to fit a square peg into a round hole, is the fact that he is still wanting to think that he can save this marriage and he can change the way she looks at him. The ship has sailed, it's long gone, and all she is doing is she's sucking him dry for each and every benefit that she can still get out of him. And because he's the man, Will is the man, he's the one with the persona, he is the one with the status, he is the one that is the man when it comes to where he came from, the movies and the career that is built. And he has all this status, all this fame, but yet he allowed to be led by his woman and to be led astray. You should not stay in something if it is toxic, and it is basically where we completely not just embarrassed where it came out in front with family, but it came out in front of the entire world on a red table talk. The second thing that I wanted to just highlight is the fact that you should not white knight for a woman. You should not jump in to save her, to defend her, to be Captain Save-A-Ho. That is not something you should do. If you think you're going to be scoring brownie points for doing that, you're definitely shooting yourself in the foot and ultimately actually shooting off your entire foot. Because what's going to happen is it's going to be a huge turn off for her, because she can see that you are now trying to reclaim and show her that you, this wonderful Captain Save-A-Ho that is there for her, no matter what. And that does not raise her attraction at all. What you're going to do is she is going to see that you're trying to do the nice guy route, and you're going to jump in trying to be this knight in shining armor. And most of these women do not want a knight in shining armor. They are independent. They are women that can do what they want to do and do it when they want to, with who they want to in today's society. So you cannot maintain that old order thinking of thinking that you can jump in and be Captain Save-A-Ho. It's not gonna work, and she's ultimately going to be repulsed and see you for being throwing the nice guy game and trying to come in the nice way by trying to show her that you this wonderful guy. The attraction needs to come by itself, because you are the guy that you're supposed to be, and she is attracted by that. So definitely a lesson that you can learn is not to white knight, not to simp, not to jump in to be the one that's going to save her and show her that you this knight in shining armor is not going to work. And not to belabor the point, I'll move on to real-time result of white knighting and what will happen if you do that. I've checked out the article where it's come out recently that Jada basically has come out to say that, you know what, Jada Pinkett throws Will Smith under the bus, says he overreacted and she didn't need protecting. As the obituary is updated. That's funny. She basically came out to say that she did not need, on this article, you're going to get all the data relating to Jada, blah, blah, blah. You can go check it out. I'll put a link in the description. But basically what has happened is that the disgraced Hollywood actor Will Smith's spouse, Jada Pinkett, is reported to have unwittingly thrown him under the bus. Jada is alleged to have declared that she doesn't want any defending and that her husband grossly overreacted. This comes after Will shocked individuals when he smacked host Chris Rock on the 94th Oscar ceremony. The King Richard star assaulted Rock for making a joke about his spouse, Jada Pinkett Smith's hair. No hair, whatever it is, alopecia, gave her some piece, whatever the case may be. This article basically sums up why you should not white knight. She is so disgusted and wanted to. He has done what he did to defend her and to save her honor, and he ultimately lands up looking like this. While that's him crying for his Oscar, but I think it's a good image for him white knighting for her, and ultimately she now throwing him under the bus, being utterly disgusted and trying to distance herself from her husband that has sacrificed his life sacrificed his career for her bald head. It is what it is. And guys, I hope that you have learned from Will Smith. Is a good. I've always had an image, or at least a saying that my grandmother taught me, that you should always look at other people's lives as a mirror. If you see something that you can learn something from, and you can learn not to follow a certain route or to apply certain principles to your life, that you can better your life and your relationships. And you basically need to look at their mirror and see what you should and should not do. You do not have to go through certain lessons or certain experiences in your own life to learn the lesson. And like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, I should have done that. You can look at other people's lives, and they have put their lives on display to the whole world to see. They have gone to basically expose everything that's happening in the relationship. That's not me saying anything or creating any gossip. This is me following exactly what has happened and basically just reporting on the truth and just broadening it out and giving you some lessons as to basically what has happened and transpired with this whole Will and Jada saga. So I hope you enjoyed that this video. I want you guys to be aware I am busy with merch giveaway. Yes guys, I want you to go and watch, like, and drop a comment on 10 videos, and you tell me, drop me a mail on manosphere.paradigm@gmail.com that you've done so. I will check it out, and I'm going to send you and basically send you a Manosphere t-shirt. I'm busy with p-caps as well. I'm going to show you guys how that looked, and I'm also going to be giving that away. So 5 lucky Manosphere Paradigm subscribers, or if you're new to the channel and you're checking it out for the first time, go check out my videos. You know, on this channel, it's all about helping men, educating men, giving them the tools to do better. And at the end of the day, it's for you to go out there and do it and apply it to your life if you want to or not. We want to stay away from RP rage. We want to go into life positive and contribute and make things better for ourselves, our families. When they hate, we create. And that is a motto. Shout out to the Fresh and Fit crew. That's something that I am definitely subscribed to and I like. So I'm going to give away the teas. I'm trying to drum up some engagement on the channel so that the videos can be thrown, or at least the algorithm can put it in front of other people, or at least more eyes, more viewers, and people that can benefit from this information. So I hope you liked it. I'll see you in the next video. Peace. I'm out.